Oh, hello, this is Tak Chong from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Advanced prepping plays an important role in modern home cooking. Through advanced prepping, it will allow you to cook on a daily basis. And it will make your cooking far more efficient, particularly if you are using my fast cooking system. The word fast stands for flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. In a previous video, I discussed the general principle of advanced prepping, and in this video, I'm going to tell you the nuts and bolts of advanced prepping. Well, the first thing I'm going to discuss with you is the type of knife that you should have. And this is only the case that if you are looking for a better knife than what you have right now. And if you are happy with the knife that you have, you should just stay with it. The knife that I've been using for the last several years is a ceramic knife. A ceramic knife is made up of a material known as zirconium oxide. A zirconium oxide is harder than steel, so it will stay sharper longer than steel. So you don't have to sharpen it very often. This ceramic knife has a wider blade and it refers to as a vegetable knife. But you can use it to cut meat as well. And I highly recommend this knife because my ceramic knife, I have used it for over 2 years without ever the need of sharpening it. And it is great for cutting meat. And of course, you can use it to cut vegetable as well. In addition to a ceramic knife, I also has a metal steel knife. I often use the metal steel knife to cut anything that is hard. Because a zirconium oxide ceramic knife tends to be brittle. But the problem of a metal steel knife is that it dulls rapidly. Usually, I need to sharpen my metal steel knife almost every time I use it. And the reason that the ceramic knife is known for its name because it built from material very similar to how you make ceramic. Except the raw ingredients is zirconium oxide versus silica oxide. So my recommendation is to have 2 knives. I use my zirconium oxide ceramic knife for everyday cutting, and it does an excellent job for cutting both meat and vegetables. Because it always stays sharp, so each time when you pull it out from your drawer, you know you can depend on it. This is not always the case with a metal steel knife. And I sharpen it each time before I use the metal steel knife, use a handheld sharpener. This sharpener mainly hones the edge of the knife. And if your knife becomes too dull, then it will not work. In this case, you need a more powerful, mostly a motorized sharpener. So the next thing that you need is some cutting boards. Cutting boards make up of different materials, and I find the best cutting board are those made up from plastic. First of all, they're easier on the knives, and secondly is that you can put them in the dishwasher. Most plastic cutting boards come in a set of 3 of different sizes, and I usually find the medium size works best. Many of them comes with a handle. Also, they usually have a pad that prevent it from sliding. I would recommend you to look for a plastic cutting board that has this footing so that you can have it securely on your countertop. And depending on the size of your countertop, usually a medium-sized cutting board probably works best. However, if you have a lot of counter space, then definitely go with the larger cutting board. The next important consideration for advanced prepping is that how are you going to store the items? Now this is what my refrigerator used to look like. I'm really not sure how I was able to find anything at all. And by using appropriate storage container, this is what my refrigerator looked like now. With this new system, not only I can find what I need very quickly, I also greatly expanded my storage capacity. The key is to use stackable storage containers. I use 2 different sizes of stackable container. They made by Rubbermaid with the brand name Takealong. They come in 2 sizes. The small size is a 3-cup plastic container. It is perfect for store small amount of food ingredients. The larger size is 5 cups, which is deeper and taller. They sold in a package of 2 at the Dollar Tree stores. So you can buy whatever you need at a time, and you can buy more as you expand your storage capacity. I have an average size refrigerator, and I can store as many as 40 to 50 these containers, and I still have room to store other things. And one thing I really like about these containers is that they are transparent, so I can look into it and see what is inside them. It is much better to use a container system that is stackable and also have 2 different sizes. But with the basic footprint being the same, the lids are interchangeable. So for store frozen meat, I store them in the sandwich Ziploc bag. And you can choose any size of Ziploc bag that you want. Because the sandwich Ziploc bag for me is just perfect because it stores about 8 ounces of meat. This allows me to fill the bag about 1/3. And then I spread out the meat in a single layer. I prep the meat right away after I purchase them from the supermarket. I slice them into the size that is just right for stir frying. Now it might seem to take some extra time, but it is well worthwhile. Because when I'm ready to use them to cook, they will be all ready to go. And I try to package them in such a way they form a very thin layer when I freeze them. The purpose of this is to allow quick thawing. So when I'm ready to use them, I just put them into a bowl of warm water. This will thaw them out in about 10 minutes. You can do this not only with chicken, but also with other type of meats, such as beef, pork, or any type of ground meat as well. So with advanced prepping, you are now ready to cook within minutes after you walk into the kitchen. While you are thawing out the meat, you can look into the advanced prepping in the refrigerator and pick the vegetable ingredients that you want to cook that night. Using this system, it will make your home cooking far more fun. I post a video each day about my fast cooking system to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routines that is practical, efficient, creative, and fun. If you'd like to learn more about my fast cooking system, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.